What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Final Fantasy X Hardcore Nuzlocke. It's been a while, and yeah, apologies about the lack of content lately. I've had a lot of things going on in the personal life. Honeymoon, what else? Got an apprenticeship going on at work, and work itself. So glad to be back. Great to be back, and great to continue with the challenge. Let me just see if the audio is coming in okay. I have had some serious issues with audio. In the personal life. Honeymoon. What else? Got an apprenticeship going. Right, I am just going to drop the game audio down just a little bit more. If it is coming in okay, please let me know in the chat. Likewise, if it isn't coming in okay and you're joining us live or on the VOD later, please let me know. You know what, if you've dealt with OBS in the past, you know what some audio issues are like. Anyway, if you join us in the chat, great to have you with us as always. Smash the like button, drop a subscribe to the channel if you're not part of the community. And yeah, if you join us on the VOD, thanks for checking in. Now, previously on attempt 17 number 1, we made it to the airship, so we made it through Bikanel finally after all of that preparation work, and I've realised we needed to have got some stuff before Bikanel in order to make life possible to get through Evrae Altana. And you'll what I mean by that is a drop from the Wendigo is the SOS haste armour. Now, what I've done is save us going back, save us spending time with Wendigo, and save us trying to spend hours and hours farming it. I've just hacked this in because I did go back on the recording and I don't think we took anything away from the Wendigo fight. It is a 50% chance drop. Now, I do believe the SOS haste for Riku is something like a 1% or less drop. So yeah, look, it's going to take a while for us to get it, but it's a guaranteed drop, and that's why I've hacked it in, because it's not like one of the steals. So yeah, where are we in terms of preparation? I've also took it upon myself to look at what we need for the fights on the airship, and I think it's just going to be a case of getting everyone's getting through with Riku's overdrive, Riku at full health, and I think we also need Riku to definitely have an overdrive going into the Evrae encounter. Now, I have got a list of stuff next to me that we need to do actually though prior to the Evrae battle, one of which is to hack in the SOS haste. LG, my man, great to see you back, buddy. Absolutely loving the Masters mod stuff recently from you, man. Well done on the crazy Aeons, and yeah, looking forward to catching up on all of those different VODs. We are back today and probably going to be doing another stream tomorrow as well. So I'm glad the audio's coming in okay as well. So I've got a big list of stuff we need to get through, and I need to remind myself of before we actually get to the Evrae fight. It is possible. It is possible under these conditions, and it is possible under these conditions with no sphere grid as well. So the big one though, and what I'm looking forward to sharing with you, is my new strategy for Evrae Altana. And if I was to tell you that Evrae Altana, given the right RNG, is the easy part of the second Via Purifico stage, probably a month back I wouldn't have thought that was the case. What I do need to do is a couple of things. I need Riku in Dancer Overdrive mode for that battle with Evrae Altana. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and, well, we are going to get Riku get Riku into sorry, mixing up my words. We do need Riku with Dancer Overdrive, and we can get that on the airship. The other thing we need to do is buy a few things from Rin, set ourselves up for Evrae, and hope the Evrae encounter goes okay. There is one part of that battle which might result in us having a game over, but we'll get to it. It just all depends on how Riku's turns lie after using a particular overdrive. And then we've got to end the fight in a specific manner to ensure that we get through the Bevelle sections. So we're going to talk to Brother to instigate the battles on the airship. Yeah, that's a bit of a spoiler for it. Let's try and get the cutscene remover on.
Where was that?
Palace of Saint Bevelle, heart of Yevon.
Yeah, that's a bit of a spoiler, LG. Dancer overdrive mode. We need SOS haste. That's all I'm going to say for now.
Yuna's there. And that's all.
I'm really hoping that we can cut out the rest of these cutscenes because they're great, but it's bloody long.
It'll take a while to get to Bevelle. Meanwhile,
we prepare for battle.
We prepare for battle.
Wonderful. Okay, excellent. Right. So let's just do a quick equipment check. No one is duplicating anything. We haven't got... Yeah, we haven't got duplicates. A couple of our what's-her-names, our team, are set up for the Evrae battle.
Being attacked from within. Some of the Guado that...
you're awfully calm about it.
I might need to reset the cutscene remover here.
Fiends, there's nothing to do but
destroy the ship and all go down together.
huh?
Come on, I just want to get to the fights now.
You gotta learn a little restraint, Pops.
Some great cutscenes around at this point of the game, though. Some of the favourites, some of the fan favourites, some of my favourites as well.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Riku, you... good luck.
Cheers, Rin. Right, if we do get through, though, without an encounter, which I doubt.
Thankfully, please let me know.
Right, in order to get through the Evrae fight, we must buy powered distillers. And I'll talk about those in the fight. We can get through without... We can get through without the rest of the distillers. It's just powered distillers we need for now. I'm just trying to... Oh, we need Riku in haste. Sorry, we need Riku with Dancer overdrive mode. So and I'm not going to hack that in. I'm going to get that legitimately. But every enemy bar the floating guy, we can get the Dancer overdrive mode from, I think, in one battle. So... right, so I've done haste. So I've hacked that in. I've bought high potions. I've bought powered distillers. Okay, let's make it to the next section. So I'm going softly, softly, gently, gently here because I need to make sure that everything is prepared for Evrae. Right, this is the worst encounter we could have fought, but what I will say is I need to just double check. I need a blaster mine here because I don't need them in poison. I just need them to sleep so the rest can escape. And that is a grenade and an antidote. So blaster mine, that is perfect. Let's just get the ×2 on. the rest of the lads can escape. Now, Riku can get herself into SOS. And I just need to double check she's got evade encounter. Yes, she has. I'm going to put the ×4 on in a moment. But even Gore is evadable. So she's in SOS because we need that to get her overdrive back up. I should have put her in Daredevil. Never mind. What do I need? I don't need the cutscene remover. I need to have a look how many turns it's going to take, or whether we can get Riku into Dancer here. So Dancer 155. Okay, so let's evade a couple more attacks. So yeah, 153. Okay. So what we're going to do is, because this is our first encounter on the airship, we're going to do some stealing, steal some high potions. I don't know what the rare steal is from these guys, but yeah, Dancer Overdrive mode is essential for some battles to come. And Riku is, little by little, getting her Dancer Overdrive mode. It's going to take a few rounds, I must admit, even at 4 times speed. But we can get Riku's overdrive back really easily. Here we go. Right. Yep, 129. This is going to take a while. It's going to take a while, but like I said, it's very much needed. I guess I just wanted to show you as well the strategy for us getting Dancer Overdrive. And if I'm honest, it's probably the safest place so far with Riku for us to get this, because it wasn't safe in, I suppose we could have done it in home, but versus the bombs, but there again, right, what I will do is I'm going to actually throw them an Albed potion. Just so I can keep stealing and keep getting the dancer. So that's 1,101. There we go. We've learnt warrior. It's gonna use up a few of our Albed potions, but that's something I'm willing to sacrifice at this point. And I do believe we get some on Mount Gagazet, which isn't that far away at all. How many high potions have we stole? 8. That's not very good. Okay. So 95. So we're getting there. Take a couple of minutes. But yeah, this is all part and part of the strategy I've cooked up for Evrae Altana. Just going to see if I've got a sensor with Riku. No, I haven't. It's a fair while until these get a KO anyway, so... And I don't think we've got much chance of stealing anything other than a high potion at this point. But I might as well steal instead of defend, just in case. There we go. High potion this late in the day. That's good. So let's use an Albed potion. Yeah, I really should have thought this through and put her into Daredevil, but never mind. That's fine. Because we could have... The best encounter would have been... what are they called? The bombs. We could have stolen some more bomb cores from them, which you can't actually get from anywhere else in the game. So we've only got 26, which means we've got 3 fireproofs to use if we don't use any of them. Okay, 67. We're getting there. That's fine. What I have just realised is how am I actually going to get Riku's overdrive up without jeopardising the rest of the team. I might just have to chance another battle and hope it's not these pair, because if it is, I'm gonna have to use Kimari. Yeah, I didn't think this throw. I should have started with her in Daredevil or Ally. Never mind, that's fine. We learn from these mistakes, but I don't think it's going to cost us. So only 45 to go, so that's fine. I doubt we're going to need to use another Albed potion, which is perfect. And these have got like 4,000 health, so I can't see us not being able to get Dancer. So let's just start using Triangle now, just to defend. Okay, where are we? 27. That's perfect. Right, that's bad news. So let's use an Albed potion. And I'm actually going to take myself out of haste. So now it'll get... If I keep using steel now, it should eventually get a lot more turns. Let me just see how many we are needing. 20, right. So another Albed potion. This should guarantee us the Dancer Overdrive mode now. What I will do is, I will hope for another... oh, I know how we can actually get through the next round. We can have Kimari use Stone Breath and have Riku in the front line with Victor. Potentially. Because Kimari can take care of everything with Stone Breath. That's fine. Right, 4 more and we should have Dancer. There we go. Perfect. Right, now we're just going to attack. Might take a while, this. But SOS Overdrive is actually going to give us 80% back. And then we've only got 20% to go. But we can pick that up from another battle and bring in Kimahri and use Stone Breath. Because we don't need Kimahri's Overdrive for the Evrae fight. Not until the end, to be fair. So, let's move her to the front. We've got Kimahri with an Overdrive, which is perfect. Overdrive mode. We'll set her to Victor. Equip her with... That really doesn't matter, actually. I will equip her with the SOS Haste, though. Just in case we can't get an ambush. Right, let's get another battle on the go. Yeah, Kimahri's in the back. That's fine. Okay, so we can't steal from these. What we can do, though, is bring in Kimahri. And just to remain... Just so Kimahri remains actually in SOS, in Overdrive status, what we're actually going to do is get him into SOS here. And then get him to use an Overdrive, because he can recover his entire Overdrive then. So Riku's just going to defend, so is Kimahri. And then once Kimahri gets into SOS HP, we can use Stone Breath. So this has worked in our favour. Right, I just need Kimahri to change weapons. I then need Riku to change weapons. I then need Riku to change weapons again. Kimahri. Oh, you bastard. For God's sake, that's me messing about. Ugh. Me messing about. Right, let's get let's get Attempt 18 up. Right. Me messing about. I think we can do that a lot quicker, though, with Riku in Daredevil. In fact, let's get her set up for Evrae, because Ally is what she's going to be in. Let's get the cutscene remover on. Sure it's bloody working this time. Cutscene remover. Okay, right. Very fiddly part this is. So, them two are fine. She doesn't need to be in that state. He needs that, and I think maybe a +5. Can we give him a +5 for the Evrae battle? Just to guarantee it. Yes, we can. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Okay, right, and Riku is in Daredevil. Ally or Daredevil, really doesn't matter at this point. It does though versus Evrae in the battle. So let's just save over that. Cutscene remover should kick in now. That's perfect. Right, the music's changed. Yep, we're good. So, let's begin attempt number 18. And we start from the airship after the events of Bevelle. What I need to do is go back to Rin.
I came to home to quite the...
And get some distillers. And a few other weapons, a few other bits of items. So we do need high potions. We don't need these. I don't like number 13 though. Let's use... Get that up. Map will restock, and so we'll restock on the grenades.
All proceed. May I have...
I don't think we need any of the equipments right now.
Thank you.
Does Tidus have a Seeker's Shield? That's one thing. Yes, with a free slot. That's all I need to know. Right. So, business as usual. Grenades, antidote. Okay. These pair can escape. Wonderful. And... let's get the ×4 on. Right, auto haste, perfect. Right, let's get stealing. Oh, Mega Potion. That was the rare steal. That's good. What I'll do is I'll get an overdrive and then I'll take off SOS Haste. Because the dual horns will get more turns that way. That's good. Got a double steal there as well. Okay, let's take off the SOS Haste. And we'll set her up. We need magic defense plus 10% for Evrae. Now we should be able to get the Dancer Overdrive mode a lot quicker. Probably only using 1 or 2 Albed potions, I imagine. Just need the file playing editor back up. Okay, 123 to go. That's not bad. So that's 60 turns. So we will need to use approximately 2 Albed potions. So actually I'm going to use one now. And then when we're at about 50 to go, I'm going to use another one. 50 or 60 to go. I'm going to use another one. Then Mega Potions, or that Mega Potion steal, was ace. I would have preferred, though, the bombs to get more bomb cores, because they'll come in very useful on the Bevelle high road and versus enemies on the high bridge as well. Sorry, not the Bevelle high road, during the wedding scenes, basically. Yeah, picking up a Mega Potion there was clutch. I think it gives us some customization. Opportunity. If it doesn't, I can sell it. I think it sells for more than a high potion anyway. Let me just check where we are at. So we're at 89 already, which is wonderful. Picking up a few extra high potions, which are going to come in handy in the battle to come with Evrae. And yes, I am saying that correctly, even though we won't be using the item command. The high potions are going to come in clutch, and I'll explain why in the battle. Right, where are we at? 69, lovely. Okay, let's use another Albed potion. This should now take us through to victory versus these pair. In fact, I'm even going to speed this up with a few grenades. Lovely jubbly. Right. Got through that relatively pain-free, and we got a bomb drop weapon. Right, let's just get ourselves out and prepare for the Evrae fight. So, I'm not worried about Tidus initially. Wakka's fine. Auron is fine. Riku is good. That plus 10% magic defense is going to massively help versus Evrae's photon spray. Kimari, we're going to need maximum health to potentially tank one of the initial punches. Lulu is going to maybe play a role in this fight. What we do need, though, is Riku with full health. And we need her in ally, which is perfect. The rest, it really doesn't matter what overdrive mode they are in. Apart from Kimari, because we do need him in... We'll put him in Comrade. I am going to save now on the 143. Because there's the save state. Right. Let's just put the power distillers at the top, where we're going to need them. And what else are we going to need? We're actually going to need high potions, so we can swap them about. And I think we are good to go. I'm being very hesitant because I don't want this to go wrong. And this is going to be a bloody long fight versus Evrae. Right, let's take the ×4 off for now. Okay, Evrae shouldn't be an issue in this challenge if my calculations and testing is correct. Piercing sensor. No one else has got a sensor. No, that's perfect. Right, let's go. Evrae. God, this is going to be a big one. So, Riku should be able to come in and... yeah, evade encounter. That's fine. Riku is actually going to use a Mighty G here. What this allows them to... the characters to do, though, is... oh, shit. I've fucking started with... Whacker, for fuck's sake. I'm just going back. I needed to put Kimahri in the front line, because Kimahri can tank that physical attack despite, yeah. Without protect, he can't. Right, let's oversave that. We'll get the ×2 on. We don't need to talk to Rin. I don't... oh, we will anyway.
Open the hat.
Let's just double check the items. May as well top up.
If we lose,
I have.
gee,
Right, Kimahri is in the front line. Okay. Right, this should be a bit of a long fight, folks. So, yeah. Get relaxed. Get comfortable. Riku can actually tank. Not tank, she can evade Evrae's opening 2 physical attacks. And what she can also do is steal water gems. And what we need to do is actually get through both of the physical attacks. So there we go. Perfect. Right. We're actually going to bring in Tidus. Tidus is going to pull back. No, he's not. No, he's not. Kimahri is going to go in defense mode. So's Auron. Riku, we're going to get in another steal. Couldn't steal. That's fine. This should be fine. Sid's going to pull back. And now with the plus 10% magic defense, we should be able to survive 1, maybe 2 photon sprays. Now, Abed Potion's going to top us up. Kimahri's going to keep using Lancet, and Auron's just going to be there to absorb some of the damage. But what we are going to do is literally just keep swapping with Riku and get loads and loads of overdrives with her. And then I'll explain once we do get an overdrive with her. I mean, now and again, we could move her into SOS Haze so she gets a couple of extra turns. Sid's going to do his thing with the what's her names, with the extra damage. Auron's just going to keep defending. You know, I'm not even going to play it like this, actually. I'm just going to keep Riku safe and sound. And just keep getting her turns in. But I've pretty much got to make sure that she's at max health until we've got her overdrive. So this may take a lot of Albed potions. It may take very few. So yeah, I hope you're relaxed, folks, because this battle's going to take about an hour. Even at times 4. Sid doing some decent damage there, to be fair, with the salvos. Kimahri's going to chip away. I'm not even going to risk it at 310 there, 310 health, because I've seen Photon Spray do 320 damage to Riku, which would kill her at 310, obviously. Probably should have checked if she could get another turn there. Never mind. So, by this turn, we might have an overdrive. Lovely. No, it's going to take her probably a couple more rounds. See that doing 82 damage there. Right, we'll make sure everyone's topped up. There's no more salvos. That's fine, because that's a bit much, that. Right, we've just got to ensure now, this is where we get a bit itchy, because we've actually got to use Riku's overdrive to... and what we're going to do is, we're going to use 2 high potions, and what 2 high potions do is give us, basically, a random stamina tablet to someone. Oh, and that couldn't have gone any better, because it's given it to Riku, so now we're very, very safe, and we've only got to tank 1 photon spray. But basically we've got to do that with Auron, Kimahri and Wakka, and then we've got to get Riku at a 4th overdrive then. So we need 5 Riku overdrives, hence why I've had to use her, I've had to give her ally. Right, so now she's at 720, which is perfect, which means we can tank probably 1 or 2, maybe even 3 photon sprays. And it means we could potentially nip in and out of SOS haste as well. Oh, we already are in haste, actually. That's a thought. So there is no use in doing that. But now what that means is we should be able to get Riku's overdrives quicker, because we don't have to use a lot. We don't have to use as many turns healing. I do worry though about when her health gets below 360. But what that means is when she is in SOS, we can capitalise on that through the SOS overdrive, because it will charge at 10% and not 5% with ally. What I am going to do though is just keep her topped up. Kimahri can keep healing himself. So yeah, there will be instances when Riku gets into SOS at the start of the round. Not like there. But there will be instances where we're in SOS and we can charge the overdrive a lot quicker. Because this only charges, I think, at 4 or 5%. I think it's 5%. Compared to the, I think the Japanese version is something like 16%, or that might be Daredevil, to be fair. So we've got plenty of health to tank another photon spray. The trouble is, though, when we get to our second overdrive with Riku, when she uses Vitality, it's random. So she may end up using Vitality again on herself, which is unfortunate. And it just means we've got to do this all over again. Okay. We'll make sure we're healed. And we'll make sure that we've got good... Yeah, a turn next time. In the next round. So that's perfect. But we need that now on Kimahri and on Wakka. So next time when we get an overdrive with Riku, we'll probably have to bring Wakka in, use the overdrive, and then switch Wakka, or heal Wakka and then switch him out. Because although he's got 618 health, he won't have shell, so he'll take... You know, I've had test attempts where Wakka is actually killed by the photon spray. Actually, what I need to do actually is give him a Mighty G as well. Okay, where are we at? So I need to bring him in, double his health, give him a Mighty G. Might even do Mighty G first, so he can tank more attacks that way. Yeah, that's a thought. I might use Mighty G first, actually, on Wakka. Now, chances are she is going to be able to tank this next photon spray. If she doesn't... Oh, she did. Fantastic. That's good. Right, this is where we can accelerate the overdrive. But it's also where I need to make sure that I heal. But I got an extra turn in there, an extra cheeky little turn, which is perfect. So there's a lot of setup. There's a lot of health to get through, but there is also a lot of setup. So, yeah, this is why this battle takes quite a considerable amount of time. I think the only other optimization I could think of is to fluctuate in and out of... to utilise Daredevil, because I think you get 1% extra health with 1% extra overdrive bar with Daredevil. But as you can see, now Riku's got double HP, she's not that often in Daredevil. It's only like for 3 turns in one round. So it actually doesn't make sense for us to be in Daredevil. It's quicker to be in Ally. Didn't mean to defend with Kimahri there. Okay. Right, we're nearly at overdrive again. This is going very smoothly, which is good. I don't even need to heal on the next round either, which is fab. Let's make sure Riku's got the first turn, actually. So we'll heal up. We'll start swapping weapons so we've got a better CTB. I should have swapped out Whacker for someone there. Yeah, because we want to get him in. Right, we do want to get him into a Mighty G as well, so we need to use 2 power distillers. Yeah, and we get Riku with a turn next round as well. And Whacker will have no issue in tanking this damage. But just to be on the safe side, we're going to bring Whacker back in, take Whacker out and bring Kimari back in. What we could do though now to speed up the damage output is take Whacker, bring Whacker in and take Auron out. Because 22,000 is a lot of damage to do. And now Whacker's got Shell Protect and Haste as well. He's also going to be able to tank quite a few of the photon sprays. I don't know how much the magic plus 3% is doing, because that's what we've got him equipped with. But it's, you know, it's the best thing he's got, I think. And he's doing about 120 damage. So, on the whole, we're doing about 200 damage per round, or per attacks from the lads. I will use an Albed. The other good thing about having Whacker in the front line is when we get to Riku's next overdrive, we can also kind of have the biggest bang for our buck here in terms of vitality. Boys, what's happening? Baby J, how's it going, brother? I'm good, man, I'm good. I'm glad to be back streaming. I've had a lot going on recently, so really good to be back. How's things with you? LG just got back in time from the beach. Nice, man. Nice. 30 degrees where you are. That is unreal. I think it's probably low 20s where I am today, which is good. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate the support, Baby J, and absolutely I'll be a moderator. Yeah, this is going to be a long one, man, but this is the safest strategy I could come up with, LG, and the climax of this battle is got to be spot on as well. So yeah, I've just got to make the most of every single turn that I've got. What will get annoying though is if we get to a position where we actually run out of, we actually get to that 10,667 threshold. That's where it's going to get annoying. I'm glad you're doing good, BBJ30. How's the health these days, man? Everything getting better? I hope so. Yeah, this battle is arguably going to be the longest one in the entire challenge. But from the testing I've done and the thinking I've done, it's the best strategy versus Evrae. Right, this is where we can really motor. Just hoping we can get an extra turn. That is wonderful. Can we get an extra one? We can. We can't get an extra one. Right, let's heal there. Well, you say that, LG, but Chaos Grenade will only do 7,300. I do have a plan, though. Yep, I do have a plan. So, bear with me. Probably another half an hour. Maybe longer. Right, we need double high potion here. Wonderful, that's on Kimari. You see, it's weird because the CTB there said Riku would get another turn, but actually when I used Mix, she didn't get another turn in the next round. That's where it gets dodgy. I could use Albed potions, but sorry, I could use alchemy, but I'm not going to. I don't think Chaos Grenade LG is going to be enough to get this finished, but I do have a plan. And it involves something we picked up in Bevelle. So we'll see when we get there. What we're faced with now, though, is a slight dilemma in the fact that we need to have Waka in double HP now. That's going to take the piss, I think. Unless we get really lucky. Yeah, unless we get really lucky with the next Vitality, and that goes straight onto Waka. But, you know, slow and steady wins the race, after all. And we are chipping away at the health. So we've got 19,000 to go, but we've actually only got 9,000 to go before that dreaded 10667 threshold. So it's not that far away, and we need to ensure that we've got Waka in double HP now as well. And we need to make sure that Riku's got another overdrive before that threshold kicks in. So we've got this overdrive to do. We've got a follow-up to do. And yeah, I think we need 2 more overdrives with Riku. With 8,000 damage. So just pray we can get it done. But the more time we spend in SOS, the quicker we're going to get our overdrive up. No, I'm not going to use an Albed there, actually. What I will do is, actually, I am going to bring Auron back in, because he can tank, him and Kimari now can tank more damage without me needing to heal. And what that means is I don't have to heal as often, because it might not be Riku that I need to heal. It might be Waka that I need to heal. We should be able to get another overdrive in this round and an Albed potion. Although I've just had another thought. What we could do is we could bring Waka in. No, I'm just going to heal, actually. Just to be on the safe side. Right. Let's bring Waka in. Get some damage in. Get these in the best spot. Right, mix. Come on, let's have this on Whacker, please. Oh, for God's sake. What a waste. I can't even hack that in as well. I don't know why, but FFX the far plane editor doesn't do well with double HP. Appreciate it, BBJ30. You're always good to be part of the modding community, man, on people's channels, especially fellow creators. Right, this is going to take a while, so... we'll keep the director in. Well, let's just heal up Whacker and then we can get him out of the picture. Okay. Yeah, it's all about now that road to getting Whacker in double health. Then we need Riku into another overdrive and then we're good. So I think we're good. I think we've got enough Albed potions to last us. Riku only took 50 damage there. Testing this battle was an absolute nightmare because the real strategy comes in when we get it to 667. (10,667). So, and to replicate these parameters, should I say, yeah, was a bit difficult. So I basically had to do, in order to test this battle, I had to do it legitimately every time. Eventually got there with the strategy though. The double high potion vitality is what makes this battle absolutely possible. I think without the double, yeah, without the vitality, without the ability to do vitality with 2 high potions, I don't think this battle is possible. Whacker at full health, that is wonderful. So what that means is, can we nab in another turn? No, but we can get Whacker in and get the lads to tank that damage. Then bring Riku in, still in SOS. Which is fantastic. Right. This is where we need Whacker. So we'll heal up. Yeah, everyone can tank another attack. So we'll heal up. Oh, for God's sake, again with Riku. Oh, that's annoying. I've got the play though now. I need to keep Riku in SOS and I can flicker her in back and forth between the other characters. So getting her into an overdrive is not going to be that difficult. I just need to get her into SOS quickly and make sure everyone else is at full health. So a bit of a long-winded battle. Right, that's perfect. So Whacker can easily survive another attack. And we get a cheeky extra turn in there with Riku. We just need to, yeah, to get into this position as often as possible. Can we get another turn in? Yes, we can. Can we get another turn in? Yes, we can. Right, we can't get another turn, so we can do this. So we're whittling the health down, which is good. We'll bring in back in the director. You just notice you change the names. Yeah, we've gone with real world jobs. BBJ30. I think we've had these, to be fair, since the start of the challenge, and they've just stuck. They've just stuck. I did put a poll out a few weeks back asking if you wanted me to change the names after a particular attempt, but I think because we haven't got all of the Aeons yet we haven't got Bahamut, and we haven't nicknamed him with a real world job, it makes sense for us to not do it, I don't think, until then. So yeah, until we get Bahamut, and I think until we get probably to attempt 18. So actually this should be 18, not 17. There we go. That's got 1 out of 8 subs. I've got 2 more now, which is good. Right. Let's bring in the captain. And Riku's going to heal us up. Right, come on, please. Please on Waka. Yes. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Let's get everyone in tip-top shape. Now we can just go on the offensive, I think. Now we just need Riku in. To have another overdrive. Because there's a way in the Bevelle High Bridge, during the wedding scenes, I can get her into SOS. And I can get her overdrive back. There's a particular battle that we can make the most of. So, right, we've still got a couple of thousand HP to get through as well. That's fine. We're getting there. I know it's a long battle, but it's effective. And I'd rather it be slightly long than a bit of an RNG fest, like Evrae's doppelganger is in Evrae Altana. My god, that is an RNG fest. But the strategy I've got, I think, reduces the RNG down to about 50%. So it's a coin flip, that battle. What is freaking dangerous, though, are the battles before the Evrae battle. Because even those are RNG. Like big RNG with some of them fights. Like if you get 2 characters get attacked, it's GG. Right, this is where we can motor through now, because everyone's in a position where they can tank a few attacks, plus I can bring Auron in. Only a few thousand to go. Right, we can bring Auron in. We can defend. That's fine. See, even Whacker, I know he's at 599 there, but... he can still do some damage. Okay, bring Auron in. Right, we're nearly there, folks. So, Albed Potion. Right, we're on the home straight here. We just need to whittle down its health as close to 10,667 as we can. Auron trying to throw his sword at Evrae there. This is where I start to get a little bit nervous. Because the next section of the fight is critical that we do things perfectly. One thing I do need to do is take Kimari out of his plus 15%. I don't think it matters. Just moving back to that. Right, I'm just going to double check. Everyone's got Shell, Protect, Haste and double HP. That's fine. Everyone needs full health as well before we move in, which is fine as well. Okay, this isn't going to be the last round. Oh, we're at 10,666, so we got exactly 999 to go. Might as well keep Riku out. Yeah, Auron's got enough health, so that's fine. We can keep him in the back. Now we've just got to get as close to the threshold. Everyone's got enough health to survive a photon spray. Should really be swapping weapons with Riku, to be fair. Now, if I get a crit, that's 250 max. That potentially takes him down beyond the threshold. Oh, that's perfect. Right, do we move in? I think we move in. I'm nervous here. So, let's move in. Yep, we'll move in. We'll get the yeah, we'll get that's the phase. Then we'll move into the haste phase. Going to remind myself, is poison breath a magic attack? And I believe it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Right. What we need here is Auton to swap weapons. We need Kimahri in the front line. Can't remember if it counter attacks. I don't think it does. So we're just going to swap weapons here. That's perfect. So Kimahri with 1288 I think needs to do an attack here. Okay. Ah, shit, we should have swapped, I think I should have just swapped weapons with Kimahri there, not attacked. So the most amount I can do now is around about... we need Kimahri in SOS. But there's a chance that he's going to use stone. Oh, I messed up a little bit here. I should have just swapped weapons because I probably would have got another turn with Kimahri there. So the tall boy can do around about 9,300. And Auton can do about 500 with his overdrive, but it's just not enough. And I need Kimahri in SOS. Bastard. What do I do here? Let me just check the AI, because it might not use. I think it definitely uses, to be fair. I don't think it definitely uses, what's her name? Stone breath here, or stone. What's it called? Stone gaze. So, has haste been used as a counter? Yes, it has. Attack, attack, inhale, poison breath. Right. Has haste been used as a counter? Do we go for damage, or do we go for healing? So if I mix now, if I mix, and it does say 9,000, I think what I need to do is I think I basically need to see another if I go with level 4 and a level 1, I get a tall boy. So that will do 9-3. I don't think I've got enough damage here. The safest play if I swap with Whacker now, I'm done. So I think the safest play is probably an Albed potion. But that means I need Kimari in. Can I do the rest of the encounters with Kimari not in SOS? I don't think I can. Let's just have a think here. So Tallboy is going to use 7,000, is going to do about 9,000. I think the best thing we can do here is the thing is though, if Riku gets hit by Stone Breath, we're fucked. We've got to do this all over again. Whereas... oh, I messed up with that Kimari turn, for God's sake. It won't shatter. I don't think it shatters anyway. The stone gaze. I just think it petrifies. Yeah, shatter is 0%. But if Riku gets it, we're done. And they can't survive a physical attack. I think the only way out here now is... no one else has got Stone Ward. So we'll do that. That's fine. Auron can swap because he can survive. Now, do we go for Bushido now? Do we go for Banishing Blade now? I think we do. Let's go for it. Oh, for fuck's sake, the fucking pad wouldn't click on R1. I just think that's the damage range. Yeah. It's more the damage, it's not the... I've got to do this all over again. For fuck's sake. What a stupid battle. Right. Sorry, folks. Messed up with that Kimari turn. Oh, this is long. I knew this would be fiddly. Back to the airship. What have I done here? Oh, side messing about. We'll we get no advantage from. Oh no, I just need to I need to hack in the SOS haste armor onto. Is it 147? Oh, that was annoying. We'll just load it from this one. We get no advantage doing this. We've just got all of our setup done. So, Evrae again. Let's go. Yeah. Let's make sure the cutscene remover's on. Actually, no. I am going to go back to 147 in the spirit of the challenge. Oh, it means I've got to do the dancer overdrive mode again. No, I think no. We'll go from the previous save. 143. That's fine. I'm happy with that. Oh no, rip LG, rip. I fucked up with the Kimari turn. I needed him out. I needed him out, so we'll get there.
Open the hatch.
We gotta.
Oh, we don't need them.
I have.
Come on.
May I help?
Just want to top up on the items. Right, this time we've got it, I think. Right, let's go. Make sure the cutscene remover is working. Okay, Evrae, take 2. Let's go. So, Riku's in. And we get the... See, without that plus 15, wouldn't have survived that. I think it just would have survived had it only had Kimari only had 10%. Okay, that's fine. We'll just get defending. We've got a chance for another steal, so that's a second water gem. And we can pull back. Right, let's do this all over again. Bit of a long one, but it is what it is. It's all part and part of the challenge. Absolutely possible. Just hope we get Riku into double health ASAP, because that really does help. Just means we can get overdrives back a lot quicker. 315 is sus, so just need to remember that. In the early stages, we need to keep her at max health until she gets double health. I guess the further optimization is when we get to a position where we can keep flicking her out for Waka and Kamari and Auron, we can put her in SOS haste as well. Right, we definitely need to use an Albed potion there. I'm hoping we can get through at least Bevelle today and get ourselves to the Cloister Trials. That's the target. That's the target before 8 o'clock UK time. Oh, none of them hit Riku there. That's not bad. Yeah, the most I've seen this attack do, this photon spray, is around about 320. So, but I don't want to take that chance. I want this to be the last time we have to do this bloody battle. Okay, you got no more missiles left, Sid. It's a good theme though to have a battle to. Okay, this is where we can get that overdrive up pretty sharpish. If we mix, yeah, let's go for it. See, it's weird that is, man, because it told me I would get another turn in the CTB, but when I used mix, I don't get another turn with Riku. That is proper sus. So this could cost me the run. Nearly. Yeah, I need better. I think I need Riku to have the first turn in order to guarantee that she gets a turn in the next phase of the battle. Right, we can get a couple of extra turns here and some additional overdrive because she's in SOS. The one thing I have been wondering about is how SOS haste would affect the encounters in Bikanel, and whether it's something we've got to test at some point to understand the impact of having SOS haste. Because it reduces the risk of... It reduces the reliance on Kimahri. It also means that double battles are not an issue because we can have Riku in things like Daredevil to get her overdrive back. Just something I've been thinking about, and it's potentially a way for us to get an extra turn to get a steal versus some enemies. Just something about I've been contemplating now. Now I've recognised that SOS haste is basically a guaranteed drop from the Wendigo. Just praying we get vitality on Riku in the next phase, in the next overdrive round. Right, we should be able to get her overdrive. I'm hoping we can. Ah, it's a shame. What I'm going to try in this one, though, I'm going to push it, I think. I'm going to push this... Yeah, I am going to push this. I'm actually going to take off the plus 10% magic defense on Riku when she gets double HP, and I'm going to give her SOS haste just to see if by taking more damage we end up in SOS a lot quicker. Just checking the chat as well. Sorry about that. LG saying you got this. Thanks, brother. Appreciate the support. Evrae got nothing on JG. I agree. Would Hyper Null safeguard you from dying from physical attacks? It would, had I got the but I haven't got the items for it, LG. So Null All is just the nulls. Mega Null All is the nulls on all allies. Hyper Null All though takes... Yeah, it takes stuff we haven't got. Star Curtain, Mana Spring, Stamina Spring, Soul Spring, Purify Salt, Musk, Hypella Potion, Shining Thorn. Now, if I did remember to steal versus the what's-her-name, the Sandragora, which was a mandatory fight. No, I didn't. I forgot. And remember, they're a rare steal as well, so they're not... If I did have them, though, this would be a pretty good fight to use them in order to guarantee that we survive longer. Plus, Kimahri's Lancet would do more, so I agree. It would be beneficial to have that at this stage. Right, this should be enough for me to get another turn next round. Perfect. Yep. So Riku gets... We only see one... What I will do now is take myself out of plus 10% just to see what the damage is like. Because I should be able to get into SOS quicker now. And when I get another overdrive, I'm going to obviously swap Kimahri for Waka. Excuse me, mate. And just praying Riku doesn't use Vitality on herself again. Right, everyone's got decent health. I should be able to tank this with Riku. That's perfect. Yeah, she's got haste. Oh, she already has haste. Oh, I forgot. So that makes no difference. But yeah, let's give her that. I've got a plan. What we can do. We can take Kimahri out here of we can give Riku some extra health here. And what that means is she'll be in SOS when she's at below 414 instead of 360. Yeah, I'm not going to chance that. Because that would have killed us, I think. So we're getting there, folks. We're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. Yeah, been a while, LG, since we did Bikanel, but unfortunately I did forget to steal from the Mandragora. Not that I would have guaranteed any musks, but something to consider if we ever go back to this challenge, I think. Well, what I will do is first is I will get Waka in into SOS with a double power distiller. And bring Kimahri back. And we start all over again. Right, what's Riku's armor here? Oh, it's the extra health. That's good. What's Kimahri's? It's the red armlet. That's fine. 722. That's good. Okay. Right, we need to heal Auron next. Do we? No, I don't think we do, actually. I think we'll push it. Bloody hell. Auron nearly getting KO'd there. Lancet put in some serious work. Just got to remember to Albed Potion. Last thing. There is a series of turns, though, when we get to the 1066 phase that allows me to continue Kimahri into the next round on the Bevelle wedding scene with SOS HP. There is, I know there is. Oh, I didn't mean to defend with Kimahri there. Never mind. Right, getting there with Riku, Neely. I think the sooner we can get Auron into SOS, into double HP as well, the better. So he can tank so many more turns then. Okay, should be able to get the overdrive now. Wonderful. Heal us up. Swap in Waka. Oh, there we go. And double high potion, come on. Perfect. So just like last time, we've got Waka to go with the double HP. And Riku gets a turn in the next round, which is perfect. Right. This is going to prove better for Riku now and get her faster overdrives, because Auron can tank more damage, which means I don't have to heal him as often. And then once we get Waka into SOS, sorry, not SOS, double HP, yeah, that's when the fun begins with Riku in SOS. Because there's a few turns there, like we proved in the previous attempt. We can bring her in back and forth. Right, this is what I'm talking about here. So we could probably even do it this round, where we bring Waka in instead of Riku in the final turn. So Waka gets an attack. Oh no, Waka can just change weapon, to be fair. And now Riku's still in SOS, so she can get a quicker overdrive here. Yeah, it just means we don't even have to heal the next round, actually, because of the extra health we've got, which is fantastic. No, that is wonderful. Okay. Oh, I missed the trick there. Okay, let's bring in Waka now. Swap weapons. I think as long as we get characters having a turn after Riku when she needs to use an overdrive, Riku seems to get a more favourable CTB in the following turn. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, this is annoying, this game. The fact that it's random is horrible. You should be able to select. That should be some sort of quality of life feature. Right, we'll go again. Ah, Riku's in SOS, that's perfect. And we can bring Waka into the next phase, in for the next round of attacks. So Riku can survive. I'm not even going to attack with Waka. I'm just going to get a more favourable CTB next round. Hang on, has Waka got Shell? What's that about? Oh, is it his agility? It might be his agility, to be fair. No, can't get in another turn. And Waka needs healing. That's fine. See, with those extra turns, with those extra bits of overdrive from SOS overdrive kicking in, just makes the world of difference, really. Right, we're not doing bad. I think we're doing better than previous. Right, first we need to get these healed. Then we need to manipulate the CTB. I don't know if this makes a difference. It seems to make a difference. Now we need Riku to... Oh, thank God for that. Wonderful. Right, now Waka can stay in and go on the offensive with Kimari. So here's where the damage starts to get down. Right, we're getting there. Just need now Riku with a final overdrive, and then we can start chipping away at the health, his health. I think what I'm actually going to do is this will be the final round where Riku stays in the front three for an attack. That is perfect, because the lads can theoretically take probably 2 or 3 rounds worth of damage. Riku should be able to get in another turn. No, so this is where we bring Auron in. And Auron can just swap weapons. There's no point defending because you can't reduce damage with defend from a magic attack. As an FYI. I'm probably going to bring Auron in here, actually. In place of Waka. Because I know Riku can survive. And she'll be in SOS. Wonderful. We'll bring Waka back in because we're going to need to heal the team now. Right, this is it for a couple of rounds until we can get Evrae's HP down. Right, so just checking back in the chat, is Waka really needed? He actually isn't, but he is needed. He isn't really needed after Altana, LG. The fact that I did get a stamina tablet, I do want to keep it because I don't know when I'm going to need it to use a Mega Vitality. I've got a feeling I'm going to need it versus Flux. So I'm keeping it for that because that's going to give me a massive edge versus Flux. I don't need it for Altana. Altana can be done without using Mega Vitality. But I reckon I'm going to need that stamina tablet for Flux. The thing is though, right, the stamina tablet isn't guaranteed. We got really, really favourable odds when it came to the chests on the Moonflow. So I don't want to kind of base a strategy around a steal. I don't mind basing it around something like SOS Haste because it's a guaranteed drop from Wendigo. As long as we churn out enough of the battles. You know what I mean? It's like we can guarantee the SOS Haste as long as we fight Wendigo again and again and again. Oh, that's cool. 1033. That's what he always has. He sometimes has. Right, we're getting there with the boys. Yeah, when we get to Altana, it's probably going to take a good few attempts at Altana, but I'm really hoping we can get out of that battle not with all three characters. But if we have to, if we've got to sacrifice, then that's the time to do it versus Altana. Right, we're nearly getting to the stage, the 1066 threshold. I am going to bring in Riku here just to see if we can get a quick extra turn. No, we can't. That's fine. I was going to try and get a heal and then nip back out, but that's not the case. We'll get there. I think this this time around it's been quicker than previous. Or we've got to the stage where we've got double HP and yeah, Shell Protect and Haste on everyone a lot quicker. Which is good. I think last time we kind of wasted, what was it, 2 or 3 overdrives with Riku. Oh, nice crit from Waka there as well. No, we don't need to heal yet. Right, I don't even think we need to heal on this round either. Right, now we'll heal. But we'll do it with Kimari. I think we'll just need one more heal, and then we can move into the haste phase. It's a great battle for getting overdrive modes, this is, to be fair. Oh shit, press defend with Waka there. I didn't mean to do that. Right, got to be careful now about crits like that. Right, we're not there yet, so... Next round we'll get a heal in. No. We'll make sure Auron gets in some extra turns. Kimari can keep chipping. Right, we are 60 health away, so... Let's move in. We've got the scream round where he floats in the air. Oh, you bastard. You absolute arse bandit. When it moved into the haste phase, Riku doesn't get a turn. Okay. The only thing that is going to save us here is Banishing Blade, I believe. And Riku might be able to tank it. Can't believe, man. Can't believe the turn's messed up again. Oh no, I've got the turn here. I've got the screen turn. That's why. I did get Banishing Blade, LG. It was when we'd got SOS Overdrive for Riku and Slayer Overdrive mode. So we went back to the Thunder Plains, and I'd got what's the name? I'd got the ability to go into the first section of the Thunder Plains, get Banishing Blade there, and it does really help. It's helped here, that's for sure. Okay. Right, so it's got the brakes, so Kimahri should be able to survive. Waka should be able to survive. That's perfect. Right, we're in quite a favourable position here because we've got, I think, the stone attack is next, and it's at 10,000. So does poison damage do 25% of the max or the current? Hang on. I think I can do this. Is it 25% with the double HP? That's a question. What does poison do? Will poison kill Kimahri? Will poison do 231 damage? Because 25% of 1288. So hang on, let me just do a quick bit of maths. It's 322. Or does it do 644 divided by 4, which is 161? I think that's what it did last time. Let me just have a quick check on this. I want poison. I want poison fang. Poison causes the victim to lose a certain percentage of their maximum HP, 25%. Right. If you know, LG, in the chat, it's around 300. Shit. I need to see how much it did previously. Four, 5, 8. Okay. Went down to 136. So it does 25. Right. Okay. That's fair. So we will die. The other option I've got is I use Riku's overdrive now. Or I use an Owlbear potion. But again, if Riku gets targeted with Stone Gaze, we're fucked again. So I don't know why these have messed up. I think I've used Banishing Blade too early. Hang on. Lancet will give me 80. So what's that? So 231 add 80 is 311. It's not enough. Yeah, it's 320 damage. Right, let's just go through these turn outcomes here. So if I use a Tall Boy here and do 9,000 damage, then if Riku gets hit with the Stone Gaze attack, what is it? Is it infinite or is it a percentage? Stone Gaze is slow and petrify 100%. Okay, so if I give her that, what's Waka got? Waka has got 1236. So what's that divided by 4? $309. Okay, so he can survive. So what's an overdrive from him? That's going to do what? 300 damage. That's just not enough. Right, if anyone dies, I'd want it to be Waka. Because we can still do Altana without Waka, I think. Just makes the odds infinitely greater. Auron's fine. Riku is okay. Oh, don't fuck up now on me pad, for God's sake. Right, let's just check its health. So it's on 10,000. Okay, so we need to do 700 damage. The other thing to do is to bring in Tidus here and put him in defense. I think that's what we do. Let's go for it. Right, mix, level 1 and a level 4. Right, that's fine. That's worked out perfectly. Damage. Fucking hell. Nothing in Kimari's is going to do 900 damage. Right, we got it. We got it, folks. Yep, we'll use some items with Riku. Fucking Boston. Get the fuck in. Let's go. Evrae, done. Let's go. Auron is stoned, but not petrified, not removed. That's fine. So, fucking hell, we made it out. So, let's get set up for these then. So, Kimahri needs SOS Overdrive, and Kimahri needs Slayer. Right, stoned. If he would have been shattered, yeah, done and dusted, LG. Wow, that was tough. That was tough. Got there though. So there is a way we get Riku back into SOS and with an overdrive. But bear with me on that one. Thank God. Okay. All we do here is Kimahri, Stone Breath, Boom Shakalaka. Right, still got it. That's fine. Now, we need Riku to be in Ally again. That's fine. We're not going to need extra health with Auron, but you never know. And we might as well use Riku in SOS Haste. Evade Encounter is going to save the day in a moment for us. These don't matter, but we got there. Right. So, here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to equip Kimahri with... do we need to? No, we don't. Right, let's go. I'm going to take the ×4 off because this is getting nerve-wracking. So here's what's going to happen. Kimahri's going to come in. Slayer is going to take care of the two fire guys. Recover Kimahri back to 100%. Eject is fine. Doesn't kill the person, just ejects them. Now we're going to play that to our advantage because Kimahri can learn Thrust Kick. Wonderful. Shame it doesn't eject. And we're just going to chill. Kimahri with thrust with that is fine. Here's how we get Riku back into SOS. So evade encounter, we're good. He literally cannot do anything to us. That's fine. And then we can just start taking him out with grenades in a moment when we get our overdrive. Now we got double overdrive. We've got SOS haste. And it'll be a fair while until we can kill this thing. So we get an overdrive back with Riku. And we get the ability to put her back into Slayer after this battle. Ah, yes! Yes, chat! Kanjik Geek. Yes. Yes, I can. Well. Well, I'm taking that as a positive comment, Marilee, in the chat. If it's not, thanks for the comment. Helps with the algorithm. What we just need is Riku with an overdrive now. And we're not going to use it to get rid of this guy. But we're going to take care of him with some grenades. And evade and counter as well. It's been tough, man. This has. Real tough. That Evrae fight was peak challenge so far, I think. Going to take a few grenades, but we'll get there. There we go. Oh, I've got a critical grenade as well. So we need to put Riku back into Slayer and swap around our formation again. Excellent. Let me just double check. Slayer, Slayer. In SOS. Got SOS overdrive. Got SOS overdrive. Right, let's go. With SOS haste, we may even be able to get a stealing. Oh no, because it's not the first encounter. Thanks, Marilee. Appreciate the comments, man. Presuming you're a man, sorry. That's not a bad idea, LG. Is there an opportunity? Oh, I think we've passed the opportunity. To get Loner. There is an option though. There is a way for us to get Loner in Macalania, and I think that's going to come in clutch for random encounters. Okay, I think this is the final one. Yeah, we should be able to take these out. One bomb core on my man. think a bomb core, a grenade, and a double map should suffice. If memory serves me well. Perfect. The fact that this isn't a gauntlet and you can just swap your characters back is wonderful and really plays in our favour. Very true, I can still get it on the high bridge. Very true, LG. Right, here's all we need to get rid of these is a grenade. And in fact, we'll just make sure we'll do another grenade and then a double map. And what that means is we've got a full overdrive for Riku when she's in the Via Purifico. Ah, no, because of the guns, you're right. Well, you do need it for Kimahri because the guns with Stone Breath LG, you don't get the extra. You don't get the extra. It's weird. You do with damage, but you don't with stone. Daft. I know. Right, we got my not so favourite part of this challenge. I think the health resets anyway in the Via Purifico, so we'll just do the cloister, and then I think we'll shall we get through? I'll see what time it is when we get to Via Purifico. I absolutely hate this cloister. It is arguably the worst part of this game. Yeah, upon testing, Kimahri only got 60%. Is this the one with the Right, I need this. I need to put that in the other one, I think. I can never remember how to properly do this. But yeah, you don't get double overdrive, or you don't get overdrive back for Kimahri if he uses Stone Breath on the guns. You do on the soldiers, obviously, but not on the guns. I think I put this in here because that allows me the extra platform downstairs then. Right, we're getting somewhere, LG. We're getting somewhere. After that arduous fight with Evrae, we're actually getting somewhere. I think we can just go downstairs now, and we need the glyph sphere, which isn't the first platform, it's the second platform, I think. Ah, that could be the case, you know, LG. It could be that the gun is immune to petrification, maybe. But without the, I suppose, without the soldier, you haven't got, there's nothing to hold the gun. I don't know, I'm just talking shit there, but... Nearly at Altana, man. We're nearly there. You're going to be disappointed with my strategy now. I think it's quite cool, to be quite honest. And I've never ever seen anyone take on Altana the way I'm about to. So... I think I need to go in there. So the glyph sphere, I think, gives me access to the next pillar, or it's one of them anyway. You're either going to be absolutely blown away by the strategy, LG, or it's going to... Yeah, exactly. Only works on the triple soldier one. Yeah, you're either going to be absolutely blown away, or very underwhelmed. We'll see. You're on the right lines, though. That's all I'll say. You're on the right lines. Right, we don't, Now I think we need to go downstairs. We're not that far away. If I can avoid any encounters in Via Purifico, then we're cooking on gas. I need to remember where the destruction sphere goes, actually. I don't think it's down this one. This one you get an extra what's the name? Yeah. Well, you know what? I just don't want to ruin the surprise now, because it's gone from what we thought was an almost impossible fight to, I believe, it's roughly around about 50%. If the RNG plays in our favour. It's about a 50% fight. Which, going from impossible to 50%, I think we've done quite well there. But yeah, you're definitely on the right lines. Oh, we've run out of battery. Any other ideas? It took me a while to think about this strategy, though, and put it this way: without SOS haste, I think it's impossible. So, but this is why I wanted to avoid using shadow gems, because we're not guaranteed to get a shadow gem. I think I need to go to the first platform now, and I keep missing it. Got you. Okay, that's fair. Right, the next big thing is, what do we call the main man, Bahamut? Because that guy is going to deliver some serious damage. Serious damage. Now, I've got 2 ideas, but I want to hear from you in the chat. About your thoughts. Ah, we need to go to the second one now and put the destruction sphere in there. That's fine. Right, I know what I'm doing now. The camera angles get really fucked up here as well and really weird. So, can I get into the... Oh, it's slowed down a little bit. That's good. If you don't want to miss platforms, look at their arrows when you press X on the stopped platform. Okay, I'll try that next time. Right, that needs to go in there. The fact that the destruction sphere is part and part of this cloister means you're guaranteed to get the anima prize. I haven't changed anyone's name yet. So, and we can review the names when I get Bahamut, which will be in a moment. Now, I think to get the extra prize, I do believe I need 2 what's the name spheres, 2 Bevelle spheres. So I'm just going to get this second one here. It's only going to be for some gil, but it's the plus, I think, plus 18% attack spear for Kimari. Yeah, there was a poll, LG, on the channel about changing names, but I disregarded it. The result of the poll ended up with being either don't change them or we wait until we get Bahamut and then get to like attempt number 20. We're still rocking the real life professions. Okay, I like it. Exterminator. If I can fit that on there, absolutely I'm going to go with that. Then, what I was thinking either was the president, because he is the president, or postman, because he delivers, and he's going to deliver some serious damage. So, exterminator, postman, because he delivers, or what was the third one I've just said? Casey Bateman, 1985, how's it going? Thanks for joining in on the chat. Thanks for joining in on the FFX Hardcore Nuzlocke. How's it going? We're just deciding what to nickname Bahamut when we eventually get the creature. What was it? Exterminator, Postman, or President? Because he is like the top of the tops. Well, that is a bit political, President. So, right. So we don't need this one. Oh, for God's sake. Okay. Now, I must admit, we're still not out of the woods yet because... Where the fuck have I gone now? Oh, I've gone to the second one, not the first one. We're still not out of the woods yet because we need to ensure that Yuna does not face a single random encounter on her own in the Via Purifico. So just checking the chat about the audio. Apologies, we've got bad audio today, and I will try and correct it for the next stream. Again, I had some OBS updates, so it has fucked my sound up. So I will try and correct that in the next stream. Have I just done it again? For God's sake, I absolutely detest this Cloister of Trials. Detest. So both are good. Game audio's good. Someone said neither is good. If you press X when the first platform arrow is to the side, you will always land on it when the arrow is facing to the side. Okay. I'm going to have to try and master this because this is getting very tedious. I'd be pretty shit at a speed run of this game because this cloister just takes far too... Oh, I see what you mean, LG. Because I preemptively pressed when it went right, so I always catch it when it goes right. Is that what you mean? Because that's what I've done. That's what I did there, and it kind of pulled me back. Unless I just caught it really early. So what are we going with for Bahamut then? Because we're pretty much there. If we can fit Exterminator on, I'll go with that. Right, let's take one of them, I think. I'm probably going to have to put that back anyway. We'll get the Destruction Sphere prize. That HB Sphere is going to come in clutch as well. Ah, yeah, because you need one for there, and I think you need one so it forms the glyph. Okay, so this prize for Kamari isn't very special, but it's just going to be some extra gil for us. Right, that's good to know, LG, so I'll remember that for next time. So that Night Lance is complete shite, but... Okay, finally we've got Bahamut. Now, let's try and fit in Exterminator. Any other nickname ideas, please put them in the chat now. Jobs like Exterminator. Pest control. We could have something like, yeah, oh, a Hitman. I like that. I didn't see you play through of FFX. That was a very long time ago. I actually love Hitman, and I think we're going to go with Hitman. Call him to deliver the pain. Love it. Right, let's go with Hitman. Nice. Oh, we're going to have to change that in FFX editor to all caps. Right. Here's the problem with Yuna. She can't really tank much. So, what we're going to have to do is give her this Water Ward and pray she doesn't actually get an encounter here. And I need to get to that next thing here. So we should be okay for encounters now, because we pick up Auron.
There must be an exit somewhere. We search.
The exit is literally right there. I don't understand that. All we need is Auron, because what's going to get us through this is Auron's overdrives. So Auron's going to tank a lot of damage and then use Stoic to build his overdrive up to shooting star away the lavas. Oh, that's annoyed me that he's in lowercase. We've got Yuna in Water Ward, and Auron can be in Water Ward once Yuna's in SOS. So I think we're good to go. And we can't get an ambush because he's got the sentry on. Let's go for it. Oh, we've got a preemptive as well. So we need to get Yuna into SOS. So let's just defend. I think she can tank one Watera. Now we put her in this SOS Null Tide, which we got from someone. I think it was Owaka. That's going to come in serious clutch. And now this attacks, its only attack is Watara, so Yuna's safe. Auron is good. And we just shooting star it. Wonderful. That's one down. We'll probably get a second one. So we do need to heal up. I'm not going to heal Yuna. And we can put him in Water Ward. Excellent. Excellent. Just keep his health nice and topped up. Just keep doing that, please. She's immune. That's good. Right, the quicker we can get Auron into Shooting Star, the quicker we can wipe the floor with Issaru. Come on. Yep, loving Hitman. Loving that. Deliver the pain. Call him to deliver the pain. Yeah, it's targeting Yuna loads. Target Auron for God's sake. That's better. Can probably tank another one actually. Oh, come on. Blue Bracer, yep. Why are you picking on Yuna all of a sudden? Right, don't want to use an item that would invalidate this whole challenge. I doubt we're going to run out of MP, but nah, we won't. We'll be sound, I think. Couple more, and then lovely. Right, just to be on the safe side, we're just going to heal Auron up again. And then Bushido this is ass. Boom. Boom shakalaka. Okay, let's just double check Aeons. I think we're going to use Queen versus Ifrit. Three of these maze lava, that's just a bit of a joke, really. Oh, that's nice. Very good. We're not out healing 2, but it just saves us running out of MP because we've got 8 more cures. But I think we'll be fine. All that grinding in Besaid for Yuna's Water Ward here coming in clutch massively. Come on, just hit Auron. That's it. Couple more times. Sound. Okay, I am going to cure him, just in case we miss... No, that didn't get the overdrive. Right, that did. Okay, so let's cure him now. Just in case we miss the shooting star. I doubt we will, but you never know with this pad. Boom! Now on to Issaru. Let's go. I don't think that matters, but you never know. What else do we want to give her? We don't want to really give her anything, so I think we're just going to jump straight in. Shiva should absolutely wipe the floor with Ifrit. I think we can do Ifrit without taking damage as well.
Against mine.
We'll get the quotes because there's some pretty badass battle quotes here. So we'll go with Queen, because she's got Null Blaze as well. But I actually think we can get Ifrit done without taking any damage. So he's only got 8,000. Yep. I'm going to keep my magic, because even Hellfire is a fire attack. So we can keep that. Great to see a few of you in the chat. Hope it's going well. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday. Hope you're enjoying the content. It's great to be back as well. Had a few weeks off, honeymoon, doing some other stuff. Good stuff. I need to see actually who we've got without an overdrive. I think Ixion doesn't have an overdrive, so I reckon we use Shiva again here. We use Queen here, and then I think we use Ixion versus Bahamut. These elemental ions, man, so useful. It is over, Issaru. I'm sorry, mate, but it really is. Yeah, I think we will use Queen here. Now, from what I remember, we use Shiva here. We use Queen here, and then I think we use Ixion versus Bahamut. These elemental ions, man, so useful. It is over, Issaru. I'm sorry, mate, but it really is. Yeah, I think we will use Queen here. Now, from what I remember, we use Shiva here. We use Queen here, and then I think we use Ixion versus Bahamut. These elemental ions, man, so useful. It is over, Issaru. I'm sorry, mate, but it really is. From what I remember, Vale 4 has got 12,000 HP here. I love this track. So underrated. Because of all the grinding we've been doing as well, our Aeons are absolutely OP. Shiva absolutely wiping the floor with Vale 4 there. See you later. Right, now who do we bring in versus Bahamut? I'm just going to check MP again, and I'm just going to check who's got an overdrive, because it would be useful to have Ixion's overdrive up. You never know when you need it. And of course we're going to be pretty much using Bahamut going forward to finish off a lot of battles.
I cannot let you pass.
To be honest, mate, you haven't got an option. 103, bloody hell. I think because he hasn't got an overdrive, we're going to send in the jockey. If we need to, we can recover our own health, and we have got shield for when he uses Mega Flare as well. So I very much doubt we will be having any trouble versus Bahamut. Considering we're 3,500 with Aerospark, that's unbelievable. We're just going to carry on with that. I am going to put this on the ×2 because that's a very, very long attack. Oh, we get a critical hit there. That was marvellous. Was that another critical hit? Right, shield just to be on the safe side. Shield probably could have took it out there actually. Oh, what we need to do. We probably need to tank 377. We can tank a Mega Flare. Because even if it does quadruple damage, that's 1,200. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're just going to bide our time, and we're not going to shield a Mega Flare because I want Jockey's overdrive up to maximum. There aren't many opportunities where we're going to get a chance to do that. So I'm not going to boost. I'm going to Null Tide. We should be fine here. If it's only doing 377, maybe 400 with max roll with shield, this should only do 1,500 damage. There you go. Perfect. And one Thundara, and we're back to square one. Excelente. We get to drag it out a bit and listen to this great track as well. What I am considering doing in the battles to come is having permanent sensor, which I can use through the far plane editor. So it'd be great to get your thoughts on that in the chat. I don't think this can crit. It might crit. LG in the chat saying a friendly reminder that Issaru thought he could beat Sin. Not an absolute chance, man. Right, Thundara should finish things off. Wonderful, with an overkill. There you go, Issaru. Goodbye. Your pilgrimage is well and truly over, my friend. See you later. Right. What finishing that battle means is we actually move on to a new save state, folks. And this is one of the guaranteed save states we must have in this game. So I am going to go over this one. Now, here lies arguably the most RNG part of this entire challenge. Well, there's this and the Spectral Keeper and probably BFA. But this arguably is the most RNG part of this entire challenge. And up until this point, we have done everything we need in order to prepare ourselves for this fight. So we'll get in the save there. We'll get in the save state there. What we do need is to customize Tidus with a plus 10% and stone ward. We're going to use that shortly. And we're just going to equip something pretty neutral here. Defense, that will do. And to be fair, he can have that. You actually don't need plus 15. You only need plus 10. Because I might need to grenade myself to get myself into SOS. So let's just get set up. So the unfortunate thing is, Riku is not in SOS. Although she has an overdrive. But the chances of us getting to Evrae Altana with a full overdrive in SOS is very, very slim. So we've got to actually... where's the dancer? I thought she had dancer. I thought we got a dancer in one of the previous attempts. Oh, fuck it, I'm going to hack that in. I don't know where that's gone. I thought we got her that on the airship. I'll give her it anyway. I don't know what's gone on there. It even says 0 on FFX editor. Am I looking at the wrong person? No. Anyway. So we've got to give her... I've kind of figured out that the best thing to give her is dancer around here. And then we can kind of... Yep, new save state, LG. So anytime we kind of die now, I think we should come back here. And that's going to be to number 148. So let me just check my list. So I think we've got time for a couple of goes on this. Check overdrive modes before, right? Steal twice, yep. Check turns before stamina tablet. Ensure Kimari's slot. Yep. Ensure dancer. Perfect. Okay. We've probably got time for a couple of attempts to get to Evrae and execute the new strategy for Evrae. Which, from what I can tell, not many people have done this strategy. If anyone has done this strategy for Evrae. Ever. It's always been there. It's always possible. And it's stuff without the need for specific steals as well. So that's what I'm kind of... That's why I like this. But these fights here... Oh, fuck's sake. This is the worst encounter as well. Because they can get through the... They can get through the... the evade encounter. If Waka doesn't escape here, he's fucked. Oh, thank God for that. I don't want to escape, but I will if I have to. Didn't even have initiative set. Right. +5 defense, +3%. Okay. First strike, initiative, evade encounter, and SOS. Excellent. Right. We do need one encounter, though, to get Riku into SOS. Fuck's sake. Not this one again. Right, let's get a power distiller. Let's get a Mighty G on and just pray that they don't both hit the same character. And we can get Whacker into Stone Touch here. See? Oh, for fuck's sake. See what I mean? It's RNG based. This is why I have the... This is why I have... I think that was a critical hit as well. Because Riku's got Protect on there. Right, let's put the 20 on. Nice. This is why we have the save states, though. From 148. Okay. Yeah, for some reason, that octopus attack, it's a physical attack, but it gets through Riku's evade encounter, which is utter bullshit. Is what it is, though, really. So let's try this again. And I don't know why. It must be a bug in their attack, or must be something weird. Fucking hell, 6 health. Right, let's see if we can take one of them out. Or put one in darkness. Perfect. Nice start. Ah, you know what I didn't do last time? I've just realised I didn't heal Riku. Which is strange because I saved. Right, let's defend and defend. No. The best thing I can get on this now is darkness, to be fair. Oh, fuck off. Okay, we're going to need another encounter. This is not going to plan. At all. For God's sake. Right, she can evade that. I think what we need here is her in defend. And then Whacker to take this bad boy out with Stone Touch. Come on, Wax. Right, she can evade those, that's fine. And she can put herself in defense. It's a great miss. I've still got to get Riku in SOS, by the way. And that requires getting rid of that guy. It's lucky I've got so many Albed potions as well. Right, come on, Whacker. Have you even got your Stone Touch equipped? Yes, you have. Come on. Oh, for God's sake. RNG gods are not with me. Although I am evading attacks. I just need to be in SOS for Evrae, Altana. You fucking... I'm going to go 21. She was healed in the previous one. Is that what you're saying, LG? And it just didn't go to plan. I don't think I've got any more. I haven't got any more overlays done. So we'll just... I know it says attempt 20 on the screen, but this is going to be attempt 21. Honestly, the hardest part of the Via Purifico, phase 2, is this section. Evrae is just a coin flip. Right, I don't need an encounter here. I just need one encounter. Make it a good one. Them bloody octopuses, man. Right, let's do this again. So, what are we missing there? Come on, pad. The trouble is, right, if I put Riku in Slayer, in one battle, we need to guarantee that there's 3 enemies, get her into SOS, then use an overdrive without any other character dying. Oh, I already had the thingy equipped. Oh, that's... Well, let's say I didn't. I'm just going to go to that. And darkness. You just love to miss your TKO, don't you, Waka? Cheers, mate. That's 5 times in a row now. Maybe even more than that he's missed. Right, because this is the first encounter, we're going to steal, which is wonderful. And darkness kicking in there, which is also wonderful. 6 times now TKO has not worked. So we're getting 4 dragon scales. Wonderful. Now we need 8 for waterproof, but waterproof I'm not really too bothered about. SOS Null Tide, though, will come in handy with those dragon scales. So we've got 6 dragon scales. Come on. Oh, 7th time's a charm. Cheers, Wax. Thanks, mate. Right, let's set you up and we can get you to escape now, mate, because we don't need you, Tidus. Nor really do we need you, Waka. And you can just get yourself into SOS. I probably do need to waste an Albed potion. Oh, why'd you keep missing yourself? Because eventually I am going to kill these. This might be the round, actually, so I'm going to use an Albed potion on them. Because I can't die now. And I've got Protect on, and that's why she's only doing half damage. Fucking hell, come on. Okay, let's get her into SOS Haste. She's not already in it. No, she's not. That's the wrong one. Haste Charge. Wonderful. Right, we can steal from these. Fish scale. Right, let's get the ×4 on. Get some fish scales. I don't even know what that gives me. Is it Water Ward, maybe? Water Strike? Not the most useful. Right, that one's done. That one's done. Spot on. Right. Let's get prepared. We should be able to make it to Altana. So, SOS Overdrive, SOS Haste, Dancer Overdrive mode, Victor Ally. Tidus without an overdrive does not matter. Let's pray the RNG gods are with us, folks. Oh, Ackerman giving us dodgy stuff. Giving us Timu TKO. Right, I'm praying to Lord Harris and the RNG gods. Honestly, I'm praying to everyone here. I'm praying to Lord Harris. I'm praying to the RNG gods. I'm praying to Botter on the bench. I'm praying to Datto in attack. I'm praying to everyone. that we can do Altana first time round. Right, no more randoms. Come on. Got to make sure my cutscene remover is working as well. Come on! Right. Switch. I've done this enough times now. Switch. Right, here we go. First overdrive is... Right, grenade and... purple sphere. Fucking boom. We've done it. We've done it, boys. I think as long as darkness holds, we've done it. Now, LG, you said double overdrive. Stonegate's missed, baby. Now, the other thing you can do, though, is our bed potion on Evrae. Right, I think now we get into Survivor, yes, because what we need is we need Riku now to throw an Our Bed Potion on the team in order for us to survive Photon Spray. Now we need someone... Oh, that is just magical. Because now Riku is back in SOS. This couldn't have gone any better. So we got 7,000 damage, 7,700 damage to do. Right. Our Bed Potion number 1. Miss. Our Bed Potion number 2. Miss. Our Bed Potion number 3. Miss. This is the victory lap, boys! Evrae Altana defeated FFX Hardcore Nuzlocke. No items. Let's fucking go. What an easy fight. And we've got Riku in SOS with an overdrive. And we get a fucking overkill. Get the fuck in. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Don't need a healing spring, man. We can get them. We can get them later. What an unbelievable fight that was. I'm shaking. What an unbelievable fight. Right, let's get ourselves a rematch. Thoroughly deserved. Let's go. Right, I'm going to get to Owaka and then I'm going to put a save in, but I'm going to... Oh, actually, no, I think we've got time to do Highbridge and Seymour Natus, I think. Excuse me. Don't forget the other sword for Tidus, actually, just to sell on. The fact that he gets 3 Avengers, right? He gets 1 from Owaka before Operation Mihen. He gets 1 on top of Sin. And he gets 1 there. Just, it's a bit weird to me. Right, we're not going to save because we need Thief in SOS.
You're quite popular. Anything you... Traitor or not. How's...
I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing. Let's just top up on stuff. Right, let's ensure the team are set up correctly. The only thing we need to do here is equip Nurse with Stoneproof. And make sure Riku's in evade and counter, and then we're good. Nothing can touch us here now. Stoneproof, lightning proof. Wonderful. Okay. Let's just put ×2 on. I shit myself then. I didn't think Tidus was in front. Right. Riku's going to come in, and regardless of SOS haste, she will be able to take these out through the use of either a cluster bomb or a chaos grenade. I'm just going to double check what I need for a cluster bomb here. I'm absolutely buzzing about that Evrae Altana fight. Get the fuck in. First time as well. Right, cluster. Because I've got the stuff for cluster bomb, and that does about 5,000, I think, according to something online. So a level 1 and a level 2. I might keep them though. There's apparently a cluster bomb. Let me just check my guide online, because I need to do about 5k damage here. Yeah, cluster bomb can do up to minimum 4-6, and we need to do a minimum of 4-2. Okay, so let's just double check here. So we can't use a grenade. What we can use though is a level 1 key sphere and a purple or a white sphere. Or can we use one of the black magic spheres that we've just got actually? That's a thought. Because we've got about 5 or 6 of them now. So we can with a level 2 sphere. This is a cluster bomb, isn't it? Yeah. I reckon we go with level 1 and a purple sphere. Because I think we've got quite a few level 1s and a purple sphere. Boom! And we get the overdrive back. Get the fuck in. Right, okay, let's not get carried away. Let's put Riku back into the back row. Make sure everyone's got their unique equipment. Let's go. Remember, Natus is a fixed party. Oh, this is easy peasy. So we could either use a bomb core, which I'm not going to. Bomb core grenade double map would take all of these out. Or I'm going to use a level 1 again with a purple sphere. Do I have enough turns for a... Oh no, I should have stolen on the... Should have stole last time. I'm getting carried away. Boom. Shouldn't need to use many more. And as long as Nurse has got Stoneproof, we are good. And she has got evading counter, we are good to go. Because Natus, I don't think will do a single elemental spell to us, if my strategy is correct. Right, Seymour Natus, let's go. So, the whole idea here is to get Seymour Natus into the break phase as quick as possible. And the way we do that is... use one of these, I think. We use a grenade. We use a chaos grenade, which is a grenade and a purple sphere. Let's just see if we've got anything in abundance. We use that random Lux sphere. Oh, you bastard, I've used the fucking wrong one. Use the fucking Lux sphere. Let's just go back, because I got this on the auto save. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. I gotta get this done. I gotta get this done before 8:30. The missus is home and she's expecting some dinner. So, Riku's coming in. Riku's coming in. We're going to use Lightning Marble on Seymour Natus. We're going to use Grenade. This gets him into Bahamut Overdrive range. We're going to use a grenade. Where the fucking hell are my grenades? A grenade and a magic sphere. This should be Chaos Grenade. We get Mortisorption. Now, the good thing about this is the swipe from Shattering Claw comes before break. Now Stoneproof. That's fine. Not worried about Riku not having any MP. That is fine. Overdrive. Grand Summon. Hitman. Come on down, Bahamut. Come on. Now, the reason we use the grenade was because this can fluctuate between 22 and 24,000 damage. And at the moment, he's on 21,700. So without that grenade, we might not have hit with the Mega Flare. Come on. This should work. This should do 22,000 damage. Get the fucking Seymour Natus done. Let's go. We get a shitty Thunderblade. Folks, we've made it. We've made it to the campsite in Macalania Woods. Evrae Altana, easiest boss in the entire game, even in a hardcore Nuzlocke. No items. No one died. That could not have gone any better. Seymour Natus, easy peasy, bro. Easy peasy. I am so proud of this team. I'm so proud of us, chat. What an unbelievable challenge this is.
Must be tough.
Right. Before I get divorced, I am going to save here. Call it a night, folks. What an unbelievable stream. We've took down Evrae. I think it was third time charm. We've took down Evrae Altana. First time's a charm. And we'll call the Natus fight first time's a charm as well. It's like he never left. What a fucking sick comment that was. Yes, LG. Right, folks. I am going to call it a night. If you've, I'll be back tomorrow with another Final Fantasy X Hardcore Nuzlocke. We are on attempt number 21, remember, not 20. And we will be doing some prep work for the Calmlands, and then we will be motoring onto the Calmlands where the real fun begins. If you join us in the chat, great to have you with us as always. Smash the like button if you are enjoying the content. Drop a share if you want to share this with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, which should be tomorrow. Over and out. Catch you on the next one. And LG, as always, brother, take it easy. Take it easy, everyone. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.